Are we ready?
I think so.
Should we get started?
We should get started. So you want the hat and glasses on for the actual video?
I don't care. You can leave the hat, but I think the glasses.
Yeah, the glasses need to go.
Can you check that camera? There might be a little glare. Come on.
Makeup!
Are we addressing the middle camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back to Moto Photo Adventures, everyone. We are at the old Santee Canal State Park. This park is a fairly new park in Charleston, South Carolina, but it was founded along this beautiful old canal that was built in 1800. And it basically allowed Charleston to flourish because it connected the Santee River with the Cooper River and allowed goods back and forth into the city as it was being grown out here in the plantation areas. Beautiful park. We love this place, and we are here because
Nelson Rigg gave us stuff.
How do you like them apples?
Yeah, I like apples. I like apples, but they sent it all to my house, so now we have to disperse it. I've already given Chris his stuff.
Yeah.
Steve has not seen his stuff yet.
Not yet.
And you've rode down here in 37 degrees.
It was 37 when I left the house this morning.
And so to reward you, we have your swag.
Yay! Super fired up.
How did you get it all here, Jason?
I thought it might be appropriate, since this is the new release stuff from Nelson Rigg Adventure series, that we give it to him in the old stuff of Rig Gear Adventure series.
Nice.
So that is a duffel that contains all your new stuff.
And this is the Nelson Rigg stuff that we took on the Trans-America Trail.
Correct.
So we reviewed the old Rig Gear Adventure.
And it held up.
It did fantastic.
No holes.
You can, we'll put a link to the review video that we did after
A couple
crossing.
of the videos, you could probably actually see the bottom of the bags while it was attached to the motorcycle.
Indeed. For real. Yeah, for real. But yeah, I mean, to say that, I mean, they made it through the entire TAT trip without blowing a gasket or ripping a strap or losing a loop.
And so, we abused them. I mean, you know, we did not keep those bikes upright all the time. That's for sure. And there was some gravel and cinnamon pass, you know, and just some awful situations where we definitely lost our equilibrium.
We tested them out.
Right.
Thoroughly.
So I anticipate that the new stuff will be as good as the old, and I'm happy to say that there are some upgrades.
Yes.
So let's dig in. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's dig in. All right, so the first thing we have is the 1045 tank bag.
Cool deal.
Yes. We know you are a fan of the Rigg bag already.
I do like the Rigg bags.
Because you had one of those at some point.
Yes, and this one's going to be even sweeter because of the depth will allow for my full-framed DSLR to fit in there.
Plus your batteries, plus your GoPro batteries, plus your chargers,
plus your pockets on the sides.
Right.
And on top of that, it's got a raincoat. Awesome.
Sweet.
Awesome. This is going to be great.
Cool. That's number one.
Thank you, Nelson.
That's awesome. All right,
set that right there.
Next little gift we have is a 10-liter dry bag.
Sweet.
Yes. Now, as you open that, it gets better because you have to be symmetrical on your motorcycle.
So I'm assuming that
you have another 10-liter
double your pleasure with
dry bag.
That's going to be awesome. And that will go on top. Oh, check it out, the little valve.
We have the air valve on these.
I like his first impressions. This is literally the first time he's seen this stuff.
Now, this is a duplicate, so you don't have
I've seen this before.
Yeah, somewhere before. This is deja vu all over again. Now, so this is, let's point out a couple of things here really quickly before we move on. The dry bags they had before did not have the molly webbing,
yeah.
They also did not have the air valve so that you can let all the air out and then squeeze it back down again. So already upgrades, not to mention the wonderful two-tone.
I love the two-tone. It's really sharp looking.
Sweet.
Matches the zebra.
So the question is, do you put it facing forward or do you put it facing backwards?
I've ridden twice, I've had it once.
Leave a comment.
Either way. I kind of go with the airflow
I agree.
theory. I don't know exactly which way the best airflow is yet, but we'll find out.
We'll figure
later.
that out.
Maybe we'll look at some Nelson Rigg pictures and see what they put it.
I go with the ease of access theory. I figure if the opening is at the back, it's kind of angled down because of the slope of the bike.
Sure.
So it's easier to just reach in. Just, you know.
What he said.
Hey,
Leave us a comment. Let us know. Do you put your bags forward or back?
So then we move on to a 40 liter.
Oh man, look at the size of that thing. That's gonna be awesome.
So this is the what do we call this in our packing situation? This is everything else bag.
Now, I'm assuming that goes on the
Yes,
inside.
we have.
Correction, Jason. This
Yes.
is the 25 liter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that the 25
Yeah,
liter?
yeah.
Okay, good. 25. You have the 40 liter.
I have the
Is that
40.
right? So we have the end panels.
And the stiffener for the bottom if you want to make it
correct.
a little
The little
stiffer.
blue pill for the 25 liter.
Nice. Got
really
straps inside here.
Oh, okay. So look at this here.
Hey, check those out.
Yeah. So let's talk about that for a second. This is different than the first gen stuff that we had, or it might not have been first gen, but
Yeah.
our first gen stuff. These G clips are completely different than what was
This is
before.
gonna be sweet.
Way beefier.
Yes.
Yep.
And with the little yellow release
Release.
A little sip.
instead of the over-under kind of deal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Super fast to adjust it once you get it on your bike.
They did their homework on this too. Awesome.
Yep.
Reflective stripes at the front and back.
Molly's front and back.
Excellent. Thank you, Nelson.
And also, that also has the air vent, which is cool. I think they put that on all
will
of
be right
them.
here.
That will be right there. Okay, then we're moving on to one of the larger items. It is the complete set of panniers.
Nice.
I'll hold this while you open that since it has multiple components.
Sweet.
Rattly plastic, rattly plastic.
Is this better than Christmas?
This is like, there's some
Those are the little blue pills for the panniers.
nice.
There we go.
It's gonna be pretty cool. Look.
Some
So we have the
major upgrades
pad,
on these.
the pad just like in the other ones. Also have the insert bags like in the first gen.
So you can put your clothes in that and have it all packed up. Just drop it in.
Drop it in and go.
Now, Steve, I'm going to test your memory on a critique that, or a wish that you had to Nelson Rigg originally, which was
The clips.
the clip.
Without a doubt, the clips.
Yeah.
The S clips that they had before.
They would go over the top and they would hold just fine. However,
It just weren't convenient.
it wasn't convenient to get in and out quickly.
Yeah.
Now we have the G clasps that go around the sides to hold it to the bike, but to get into it, we have a quicker release and
Yep.
easier release.
That's gonna be awesome.
And of course, the inserts that always come. Those are
Molly
awesome.
straps on everything.
Yep.
And little backing.
Christmas came early, y'all.
Nice backing to protect the muffler or what have you.
Awesome,
Fired up.
awesome, awesome.
And the Hurricane saddlebags. This is the 4050.
Okay.
I think is a little bigger than the old ones too.
I know they are a little bit bigger simply because the form factor looks more perpendicular.
Square.
It's square. When the original ones, they were tapered at the bottom.
Correct.
And so I think we're getting a little bit more packability down here.
Much easier to
Yeah.
pack stuff
I can
in
tell you,
without that odd size
My
design.
X-Ped and Megamat will fit into a Pannier now.
Sweet.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is awesome,
I'm
guys.
just saying.
We got a
Cool.
little
Oh, and we have the cup holders on the side. I
cup
forgot about
holders
that.
already built in.
Yep.
Oh, I really like that too, because previously you had to order your cup holders separate.
Right.
And
So that will go on the other side, and this one will go on.
And I have two of the water bottle containers that Rig Gear sells, and so I'm now having to decide: do I want to use the ones on the panniers, or do I want to
Got
use
the
the other
loot,
ones?
guys.
he looks like he's
So-
got a happy face on.
Yes.
I'm very happy.
But wait, Steve, there's more. We have shorts. One for Steve, one for
Oh, very
Chris,
cool.
one
Thanks,
for me.
Nelson Rigg.
Check these out.
Huh.
These are really nice.
Hey,
These are great.
they're comfortable too.
I'm
Nice.
liking, and mine even fits.
What in the world? That's ridiculous.
I can't believe they knew your size.
It's like a miracle. Thanks, Nelson Rigg.
Yeah, this is awesome.
And the cool part is, they didn't just hook Steve up with all this gear, they hooked all three of us up. So guess what? These new Hurricane bags are on all three of our bikes. I want to go show you what Jason did with his setup.
So I guess the only way they see this is to take the cover off, right?
You go.
Dang, Steve. If I had known you could do that earlier.
Could have saved you a bunch of time.
No crap. All right, so this is the way that I've set mine up. I mean, it's nothing special in the inventive category for me. Tank bag goes on the tank. Dry bags go on top of the panniers strapped to the luggage rack. But what I would like to talk about is this guy.
That guy's cool.
This is brand new, and I love it because it's a duffel bag, it's a dry bag, and it's a backpack, and it's got handles on the side for luggage. Like, this is hotel and go for me. Everything that goes into a hotel stay or goes inside the tent, like clothes and whatnot, it's a grab and go. I like that a lot. There are, again, with these G hooks, they have the yellow release here instead of the way they were before without the spring lock. We also have the clips that you like. We have the air vent and all this. However, one little extra little bonus that we can show really quickly is we have extra storage compartment. So we have a Velcro mesh bag here, and we have a plastic covered bag here.
It looks like it's watertight too.
Possibly.
The way
It's
folds
Velcro.
over.
Yep, folds over really nicely. It looks like it would be water resistant at minimum.
Best.
Right. Now, one of the things that I requested specifically when Nelson, we were talking about getting some stuff and being able to show it off to you guys, is I wanted the big tank bag that is completely waterproof, because this is where I keep my camera stuff. You guys take a lot more camera stuff than I do, so you put it in the other bags. But in here, I can put the GoPro chargers, the GoPro batteries, the camera, all of it, and it's super deep and it's completely waterproof, and I can dig it.
That's nice.
Yes, very, very nice. Now the trick to these things, as in any soft luggage, is how you get it strapped to your bike. And that's just going to depend on your bike and your luggage rack and all of that things. But I love it. All the mollies and all of the adapting straps and all of the hooking places gives you multiple options and multiple configurations. So getting it done is not going to be anything but how creative you are on putting it on your bike.
This is nice.
Right?
Nelson Rigg, y'all rock.
Yeah. So I think you should see what Chris did.
I think so too. Hey, Chris, watch this.
Whoa!
Check that out, man. So, Chris, you got some cool loot too now.
Dude, this is a beautiful bike, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Honda
My CB500X Africa Twin Mini. Africa Twin. Yeah, dude, I loved the rig gear we took on the Transamerica Trail, but when I got this from Jason, I was really impressed. It's a really slick little setup. Yeah, let me show you a couple things. I got the smaller waterproof tank bag, similar to the one Jason has, but it's just the right size because, as he mentioned, we carry our cameras, our big DSLR and mirrorless cameras, in the bigger luggage. This one is just right for my GoPros. I got all my charging cables. I'll show you. I got all my charging cables and all my GoPros and everything nicely situated in here. And the beauty is everything in here is waterproof. It works out really well. Don't have to have a separate cover.
Oh man, that's cool.
Isn't that nice? And I'll tell you, be honest, I have never had a tank bag that was not magnetic. So at first I'm like, oh, I don't like those straps going down everywhere off the side of the bike. It's such a beautiful bike with just clean lines. I don't want to ruin the lines. And then I put it on and they go underneath the seat here and they go up here under the yoke and you can't even tell. And I filled up gas on the way up here and it was a lot easier to get this off instead of figuring out what to do with the magnetic one.
And so this is the SE 3060 for those that are
correct. Yeah, I like that a lot. Now you got the 25-liter duffel bag. I have the 40-liter here, and really, really like it because unlike Jason, I keep all of my camping gear in there. So Jason keeps his clothes so he can run into the hotel. I keep my clothes in one of the panniers. This is my tent. It's my sleeping bag, it's my air mattress, it's my kitchen. You know, I've got all my cookware, everything.
Kitchen sink in there too.
Got the kitchen sink in there, everything. So when I get to a campsite, I can just take that off, boof, and set up camp. So
nice. I
can show you, we talked about the water bottle thingies. Those things are really handy. I'm super impressed with that. I've got a fuel canister on that side and my water bottle on this side.
Do you ever reach down for the left water bottle?
By accident?
Kayaking.
Tasty stuff. You wouldn't have to see both sides, obviously, but this is the saddlebag down here, and then just like you, I've got the 10-liter.
A 10-liter up on top is going to be really nice.
It's really slick. And I'll show you real quick. Here's the neat thing about it is if you have it all set up and strapped on there right, let's say you need to get down here for some reason. Get into it.
Fold it back and go.
Boom.
Sweet.
That's all there is to it. So they really put a lot of thought into it. I love the new clips, the way that you can release them. That way you can adjust. Like let's say I'm riding down the road and this thing feels like it's getting loose, or maybe it wasn't cinched up tight enough as I left. You know, things just sort of have a way of working themselves. So it's really easy to cinch stuff down and make sure it's nice and tight. And then of course you can press the button to release the buckle and everything comes right off. But yeah, man, I'm very impressed. And I'll tell you the most important thing is, it looks really sweet on Trinity. I mean, she just looks beautiful with that stuff on there. Just a neat design, I think, with the two tones.
I think these things are awesome. This is a great size bag.
You're going to want to steal that, aren't you?
Well, I don't know.
We're going to have to trade.
I'm going to load mine up first and then see where we are. But no, I think I can make this work for me.
Sweet.
I just am so appreciative of Nelson Rigg for doing what they did. I mean, it's an incredible gift of kindness, and we appreciate it. Motophoto definitely appreciates it. Hey guys, about to get all this stuff put on here. Super big thanks to Nelson Rigg for giving us this gear to check out, and we'll get back with you in part 2 to let you know how all this stuff works out after do a little bit of real world testing. And hey, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.